Now Wheatstone bridge, it is a circuit, is a network which is built up by the Wheatstone, Robert Wheatstone. According to him, there are four resistances P, Q, R and S. They are connected in such a way that they form a bridge-like structure. Now here, A and B are the two diametrically opposite junction. The A is connected to the positive terminal of battery and C is connected to the negative terminal of battery. And therefore, at the point A, the total current flowing from the battery's I is divided into two branches. I1 is the current flowing along the branch AB and I2 is the current flowing along the branch ED. But here B and D are the junction point, and therefore at the point B, the current I1 divides as some current flowing through the galvanometer, that is IG, and remaining current is flowing through Q, that is I1 minus IG. Similarly, the current flowing along this branch AD is I2, and at the point D, the both current meets IG plus I2, and therefore total current flowing through the resistor S is I2 plus IG. And at the point C, again the total current becomes I1 plus I2, that is I, which is flowing toward the negative terminal of battery. Now in order to find the balancing condition of Wheatstone bridge network, here we are using Kirchhoff voltage law, and therefore there are the two loops, loop number 1 and loop number 2. Now apply Kirchhoff voltage law to the loop A, B, D, A is the first loop, A, B, D, A, and therefore here what is the law? Summation of E plus summation of I into R is equal to 0. But in this branch there is no EMF. EMF is 0, and therefore the A to B, the current flowing from A to B in the sense of the circuit, and then that potential difference can be taken as negative, and therefore it is minus I1 into P. The resistance is P. Again, the current flowing from B to D in the sense of same sense of the circuit, hence that potential difference is also negative, and that is minus the resistance is G into current is I. Again, the current flows from D to A, but here the current flows is opposite to the sense of the circuit, hence that potential difference is taken as positive, hence it is plus I2 into R is equal to 0. No EMF is there, and therefore this is the first circuit, this is the first equation. Now let us see the second equation. B, second loop, second closed loop is B, C, D, B. This is the closed loop, B, C, D, B. Now applying the Kirchhoff voltage law here to the closed loop B, C, D, B. Now the current flowing from B to C in the same sense of the circuit, hence that potential difference is negative, hence minus the resistance is Q into current I1 minus I. Again, the current flow from C to D, opposite sense of the circuit, the current is flows, hence that potential difference is taken as positive, plus S into I2 plus I. Again, the current flows from the circuit trace from D to E, and current flows in opposite direction, hence that potential difference is also positive, plus IG into G is equal to 0. But in order to balance this bridge, the B and D must be two equipotential points. When these 2 points are equipotential, the current flows through D is 0. Current flowing to G is 0, and therefore under the balanced condition, the current flowing to the galvanometer is 0. Now putting this value here in two equations, now putting I is 0 here, and therefore it is minus I1 into P plus 0 plus I2 into R is equal to 0, and therefore this equation become I1P is equal to I2R. This is equation number 3. Again applying the Kirchhoff, again applying the balance, under balance condition Ig0 in equation 2, we have Ig0 here, and therefore it is minus Q into I1 here plus here S Ig0 S into I2, and this factor is 0 is equal to 0, and therefore it become I1 into Q is equal to I2 into S, the equation number 4. Dividing equation 3 by 4, and therefore we get here I1P upon Q into I1 is equal to I2R upon I2 into S. Therefore I1, I2, I2 gets cancelled, and finally P upon Q is equal to R upon S. This is the balancing condition for Wheatstone bridge network, and therefore under this condition, if we know the 3, and what is the aim? To find the any unknown resistance. If we know the 3 resistance P, Q, R, we can easily find S, and therefore this is the balancing condition for the Wheatstone bridge network.